Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Well, I guess Scott Jennings was onto something, right? Remember that clip that went viral a couple days ago where Scott Jennings, during a couple moments on CNN, accused the Democrats of being a party that seems to prioritize illegal aliens as their number one issue?
Democrats have to stop being against Donald Trump and start being for something.
I'll defend the Democrats. They are for things. Illegal aliens. And that's why you have such struggles right now in your party, because you're not for anything that's on the right side of any of the 80-20 issues that are driving this cultural divide in America.
Because
the beating heart of the Democratic Party right now is, what can we do for illegal aliens? We want to keep them in the country. We don't want them deported. We got to give them health care. That is the reason for the Medicaid rage.
And the Democrats denied it vehemently. That's not true, they say. And they've been denying this for a while. I mean, remember, Bernie Sanders said this.
Look, nobody thinks that illegal immigration is appropriate.
No one supports illegal immigration, Bernie Sanders said. But then we've got Democrats on CNN representing the stance of the party, all of them supporting Medicare and other taxpayer programs going to illegal migrants. And actually, the Democrats have created a culture to defend and protect illegal immigrants that's become so strong-spirited that the Democrats have a legion of woke boomers and other street activists now taking on ICE agents in the streets across the country. Yeah, nothing says, oh, we definitely don't support illegal immigration, like having a legion of woke people fighting a battle on legal immigrants' behalf in the frickin' streets. Democrats deny it, but I think it's pretty undeniable. Let me show you guys a couple clips. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so let's first start off with this clip. Democrats claim that Scott Jennings was wrong, but now look at this interaction.
Everyone deserves health care.
Even illegals?
Every single person in the world deserves
Just for the record, as a candidate, you're for illegal aliens getting Medicaid.
I think everyone in the world deserves
That's a
health
yes.
care. I'm such a
That's a Democratic position.
It is a yes, but
yeah.
It's a Democratic
Everyone in the
position.
world
Illegal
deserves
aliens should
healthcare.
get Medicaid.
But I mean,
How is this controversial?
How is it controversial?
How is it controversial if they don't want someone to die in the hospital because they can't afford
Who do you
it?
think pays for health care when undocumented people show up at a hospital? Who pays for that?
We all pay for it.
Exactly.
including
We all
undocumented
pay
people,
for
because
it.
they actually contribute.
That's the point. That's the point.
We do realize that undocumented
Who pays for the welfare system in this country generally? Taxpayers.
And perhaps
Are you for it or not?
Can I start my logic train?
Are you for it or not?
My logic train starts with the fact
just
that
say
I don't
yes.
want to kick 11 million people off
Do you
of
want
Medicaid.
the illegal aliens on or not?
Do I want first of all, do I want undocumented citizens to have
say
health care?
yes.
The answer is yes.
Scott,
Okay.
if someone is
More
undocumented,
Democrats.
do you want them to not get insulin if they're diabetic?
I want Medicaid to exist first and foremost for American citizens who need it. That is what I
What
want.
about second? How about this? When the people that are
passionate.
picking your peaches. Yeah, I'm passionate
Very
about Americans.
passionate for the illegals.
Sorry,
No, I'm passionate for
How
Americans.
dare you want people to be alive? How dare you?
Passionate for the illegals.
You
Bring
know-
more.
No, I actually want
But yes,
safe and secure borders.
You need more. To make your vision of America work, we need more illegals who get more benefits. That's your version of America.
No, what I want from America is a place that was promised to us, Scott.
To the illegals?
Like you do. No, it was promised to us. It was promised to
Us
us,
who?
not us, me and you, black and white, brown. Scott, do you think that your family was
You were
born
born
here?
here.
You weren't born here, Scott.
I was born in
First of all,
Dawson Springs.
where does your family come from? My family wasn't born here. My family was actually from Sierra Leone.
You're making a passionate argument
correct
for a
about what
country
our country's
built on unfettered illegal immigration, and that is not anywhere near a politically popular
Our
position.
country is built on immigration, period.
What kind?
Exactly like I said in the intro. We don't support illegals, but we'll pretty much do everything to bring them in and protect them. It's the biggest scam on the earth. We welcome immigrants with open arms. That's basically the activism on the ground, but then Kamala Harris showed up and said, please do not come. And now Democrats think that that's the official stance. That's what represents them. No, your words are one thing, your actions are another, and the party's policy and action has been absolutely, unequivocally, not only pro-illegal immigrant, but they've gone to frickin' bat for the illegal immigrants. And they frame the whole thing under the banner of compassion. Oh, we're just the compassionate liberals. We care so much about the people. But it's obvious what's really going on here. It's all economic. Bring in the cheap labor. The big corporations that then hire the cheap labor can do so at rock bottom near slave wages, and they don't have to provide any benefits or nothing else because the taxpayer's on the hook for it. That's the Democrats' stance. Create a permanent permanent underclass that the productive taxpayer has to keep afloat. It's insane. And it's obvious that Democrats support illegal immigration. They support this abusing of the legal loopholes to take advantage of cheap labor. Yes, as the same party with politicians who continue to say just insane stuff that basically exposes their character.
If we don't have avenues for people to come here legally to work or to build a home here, I'm going to be really crude right now. We're not going to have anybody around to wipe our ass.
It's just another one of those exact examples again, like Ozzy Osbourne's daughter when she was on The View responding to Donald Trump's illegal immigration crackdown. Who's gonna clean your toilet, Donald Trump? It's the same thing. Jasmine Crockett a couple months ago said something relating to picking cotton and picking crops. They claim compassion, but obviously that isn't the true motive. You can so easily see right through their manipulation. But then on the other hand, you could also see the damage that they've caused. Because in this emotional manipulation campaign, the Democrats, as they usually do, took it to the extremes. Donald Trump's Gestapo. He's literally Hitler. He's deporting children, American citizens. They've essentially created hysteria, and the mindless, low-information masses have hooked onto the line. They bought the bait. And now, well, Democrats really, truly are the party of fighting, quite literally and figuratively, for illegal migrants. The country is once again in chaos as Democrats take to the streets in Los Angeles, attacking ICE agents that are simply trying to do their job and enforce the country's laws.
Attacks against ICE agents are up 413%.
We're starting to see more tear gas and what looks like fireworks. So the crowd is continuing to engage with the officers who are very methodically starting to leave the area. Our screen there on the right and Carlos's shot are both live. But what we want to point out here is how these officers are now leaving. The ATF officers are very slowly moving, and you'll notice that some on the ground are trying to get the people to move out of the way. We have a piece of video that showed the vans as they were departing with some of the people that had been detained in those vans. And it was a very different scene. You can see that they've gotten the people and they put them in these vans. And as these officers, these authorities started to leave, it was a very strange sight to see because they started to leave and there were people who were protesting, trying to keep these vans from getting out.
We are seeing a couple more agents that are making their way out of the building. As far as people that are being taken into custody, I believe for the most part, the people that they were targeting inside the building have been taken into custody and were taken away in those vans. And now it's just a matter of the remainder of the investigators and agents to leave the location, trying to stand right in front of this SUV here, but it's just such a dangerous situation here.
Chaos erupts as armed federal agents conduct sweeping immigration raids across Los Angeles.
Agents swarmed into at least 3 locations looking for suspected immigration law violators. The blowback was fast and fierce, with some protesters jumping in front of law enforcement vehicles. One demonstrator shouted at authorities tonight, quote, "This is day one of the war."
Yeah, they are quite literally the party of illegal immigrants. This is their thing. It's their new activist angle. It's the new story of resistance. They gotta bash the fash. There's nothing more alluring to your average Democrat than LARPing as some sort of street-fighting Antifa vigilante. And just look at what the Democrats have once again created with their rhetoric. Absolutely irresponsible and out of touch with reality. Yeah, let's just say I never want to hear Bernie Sanders tell me again that Democrats, of course, don't support illegal immigration, because obviously the exact opposite is true. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys on this one. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.